Hello friends, again I am today before you with the studies question. We will discuss that question and also see what can be the model answer for that. So now let us see what was the question and what can be the model answer. Now, if you remember, the studies question was from Indian philosophy, and the question was, how does Charvak view morality and ethics? Is it hedonistic? So now this question again has two parts. First part is how Charvak view morality and ethics, and second, is it hedonism? But both parts are basically interrelated. So now separately, one by one, perhaps it will be difficult to answer. So interlinked answer will be there. However, the paragraphs will progress in a very smooth manner, and also then after exposing the or giving the whole description, then we will also see what are various critiques or criticism of this exposition, and then finally what can be the conclusion. So let us now start. But before I start, again I am telling you, see, the last few questions and again next few questions also I will be giving answers where beginning and end will be quite engaging kind of sentences. So that is one style of writing answers, and if you adopt that at least in some answers, because all perhaps it may not be possible, so some perhaps then you will be able to fetch better marks. So now this question is also about that. If you see, the content is anyway very good, but beginning and end are also quite engaging, which attracts basically examiner's attention. Another thing, the important terms and phrases while I am presenting are given in bold. Actual exam, definitely you will have to underline those terms, and other sentences also are terms of important points also, which you feel are important for examiner's point of view. So now let us start. What if morality had nothing to do with God's karma or salvation, but only with living well here and now? This is the bold ethical stance of Charvak or Lokayat school, India's most radical tradition of materialist thought. So basically, you see, if the first two sentences, in first two sentence itself, in a way, uh, define what Charvak's philosophy or Charvak's view on morality and ethics are. And they also raise a good question. So, uh, living well here and now, then, uh, I mean, their declaration that ethics is related to this worldly ethics. I mean, it's not something uh, rebirth or afterlife or moksha or other things. So accordingly, we will further say all those things or elaborate in that manner. So rejecting the Vedas, karma, rebirth, and moksha, Charvak uphold pratyaksh, that is perception, as the only valid praman. This empirical foundation grounds their ethics in bodily well-being, not transcendental ideals. Whereas if you remember other schools of philosophy, their ideal is obtain moksha or nirvana or kaivalya. But for Charvak, there is nothing like that. It's bodily well-being and it's living here and now. That's all is required. Denying an afterlife or metaphysical consequences, Charvak's view sukha and dukha as the only criteria for right action. They are oft quoted maxim. This is in Sanskrit maxim. You can write in Sanskrit as well. You can write in English also, depending on your this thing. If you can write in Sanskrit, that is also good. Yavat jivet sukham jivet rinam kritva ghritam pivet. The meaning is till the time you live with happiness, and even you can borrow loan and for eating ghee, because there is no afterlife. So next life nobody will be there to recover. So I mean that is their thinking. is often seen as endorsing hedonism. But this yavat jivet, sukham jivet, renam kritva, ghratam pivet is often seen as endorsing hedonism because this is, what their philosophy has been seen. Yet thinkers attributed to this tradition, such as Brihaspati is said to be the founder of this, advocate for measured enjoyment, cautioning against pleasure that results in greater pain. What resembles is rational hedonism. So what we are telling, this is not a crude hedonism. This is a rational hedonism. So if you see, that's what is being explained here. Crude hedonism versus rational. So it's clear that Brihaspati advocated measured enjoyment that implies rational hedonism. Now, what are its criticisms? Let us see that. Critiques from orthodox schools, orthodox and heterodox. Orthodox who believe in authority of Vedas. They are called orthodox in Indian philosophy. So critics from orthodox schools, including Udayana of Nyaya school, Kumaril Bhatt of Mimamsa school, and Shankara of Advaita Vedanta, argued that Charvak morality is morally bankrupt. That is their term which they have used. Without belief in dharma or karma phala, they claimed it offers no reason to act justly or avoid harm. So that's what their theory. Then Jayant Bhatt, another orthodox school thinker, went further, accusing Charvaks of legitimizing social disorder and ethical decay. So this is severe criticism. Charvaks have faced severe criticism from orthodox schools of Indian philosophy. Yet, Charvak ethics is not devoid of social insight. There are some positive points. That's what we are going to list now. The rejection of Vedic ritualism and caste-based morality constitutes a radical socio-political critique of Brahminical orthodoxy. Further, their emphasis on empirical well-being foreshadows utilitarianism and secular ethics. Because if you remember, utilitarianism and secular ethics also say the same thing, that there is no afterlife, there is no, and basically in this worldly ethics, you have to see what is best possible while living in this world. So that's what it's foreshadowing these important theories which are of ethical theories which are from Western world and also from Indian thinkers, placing value in here and now. Further, in conclusion, Charvak morality is naturalistic, this worldly, and self-aware. While criticized for denying deeper ethical obligations, obviously it has no deeper ethical obligations, it remains a powerful voice for autonomy, critical thinking, and ethical realism. In challenging transcendental moralities, it asks, can pleasure, reason, and human need define the good life without appealing to the beyond? So basically, if you see, beginning and end are quite engaging. We have used important philosophical terms and phrases. We have also used references. We have also tried to link it with Western theories, and also appropriate critical evaluation has been done, what other schools of Indian philosophy. So, this is what we have to do in basically other answers also. So that's what my request to all the students who are watching this video is. Now for tomorrow, we take one question in rotation from different sections. For tomorrow, we will be taking up the question from philosophy of religion. So now let us see what is the question for tomorrow. Discuss Anselm's version of ontological argument. Is it logically sound? I will read it again. Discuss Anselm's version of ontological argument. Is it logically sound? So this we need to answer in 300 words. As I told yesterday, if you have any question and you feel that I should take any question, for which I should give the answer, please write in comments, or you can mail to me. Mail ID is given in the description. So you can mail, and or you can send it in comment section, mention it. So I will be taking up that question in due course. Thanks a lot for watching today's video. Tomorrow again we will meet with the answer of today's question. Thank you.